So that's it. We've covered a lot in this lesson. We've talked about how we can export characters from our package of choice, how to get them into the engine, how to get animations into the engine. We've talked about setting up our character pawn, how to get it to accept inputs from our keyboard or gamepad, how to set up the Ana blueprint, including things like state machines and additive animations and other blend spaces. And then we talked about how we can customize things per character using things like sub-anim instances or post-processing anim blueprints. And then we talked about some of the ways that we can customize our character, including spring controllers, look-at controllers, IK systems, and driving blend shapes through bone data. Keep in mind, just like in any time when you have a tutorial like this, one thing's change. So all the cool stuff I show you might become obsolete, or there might be newer and better ways to do it in the next version, in the version after that. Also, what I am showing you is based on my experience. It is not everything that you can do. I have about 4 or 5 hours I got to cram all this knowledge into. For example, I have friends at work that like setting up things via montages. I don't mess with montages. Not that there's anything wrong with them. I've just not gotten into them. So that's a whole separate section that I haven't messed with. There's a sequencer for doing cinematics. Excuse me. Haven't talked in that. So there's way more to learn, is what I'm saying. You're not going to get everything you want from one of these tutorial things. You never will. And even if it did, it would be out of date within a couple of weeks anyway, because they're going to add more stuff. So always keep digging, always keep reading, always keep up to date with the changes that are happening in the engine, and continue learning. Just keep at it. And hopefully within a year or two, you'll be writing back telling me about all the kind of cool stuff that you've discovered and then you can start teaching me stuff. That's the way I like it. I like it when I'm teaching students, teaching new employees, and within a few years, they dive into things that I hadn't even thought about, and they come back and they start teaching me stuff. So always keep learning, always keep reviewing, and as always, thank you for joining us here at 3dmotive.com.